so I ended up like just wanting to cry afterwards. She was in an argument with her son and kind of like mad at him, so she was not paying attention. We hear this music pumping in our apartment, and I was like, no, you put it in your pocket. I was like, your pocket. And she was like, so we threatened the police. Hey peeps, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Drew, and today we were actually going to do something a little bit different than normal just because after Malaysia, traveling in Vietnam got quite difficult. The vlog is going to start out with me going on a little market shopping haul thing, which I think is absolutely interesting because it's not very many times in my travels that I get to shop at local markets like this, and all their produce is on the ground and you get a little basket and you put everything in there and then they weigh it, yada yada yada. Honestly, they absolutely hate me stepping over their produce, but I don't know how else to get around all their stuff. So they always get mad at me or like tell me not to do it, but I just end up doing it anyways. And then after that, I will tell you why I had to stop filming for the day because of this shopping experience. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by September, so if you would subscribe, I would absolutely love that. It would make my day. Let's go ahead and watch me have a breakdown. So guys, Yin just reminded me that we can drink tap water out of the next countries we're going to. Like for the foreseeable future, we get to drink water out of the tap after Vietnam. That's not here. But I am so excited. I feel like I'm living in the absolute lap of luxury whenever I can drink water out of a tap nowadays. We are living on the 5th floor here, and we have to lug their 19 liters up 5 floors of stairs. Like, yeah, Yin will hand it to me. One of these babies. You know how heavy these are? They're so heavy. Oh my gosh. That is lap of luxury. So the vlog from the other day just kind of stopped in the middle of our market shopping because that's another hard thing that I find very difficult to maneuver here. We haven't actually been in a country where we have to go shopping at the market all the time. And here, the prices just seem to be better at the local traditional markets for vegetables and fruits and things like that. We buy a few things at the grocery store, but for everything else, the market's a better price, which is great because it supports the local people directly. After growing up in the US, we just have fixed prices on everything. We just go to the grocery store and look at the price, and that's what you pay. Like, you don't have an option. You pay that, and that's what it is. So yes, is it nice to go to a market here and be able to bargain a little? Yes. However, nothing has prices on it. And when you don't speak the language, it makes it so difficult for me in particular to shop. They don't speak English. I don't speak Vietnamese, and that's just a hardship of traveling. And when you're asking for a price, like I said in, I think the last vlog, I said that they will pull out money and just show me how much it costs because they don't speak the language. Sometimes they'll use a calculator and show us that way, but it's just very, very difficult. And so we went to the market, and this lady is so nice. I don't think we have a problem with her whatsoever. Even after this situation, I think she understood what happened, but it was just very intimidating for me. So I ended up like just wanting to cry afterwards. So what happened was I went to this lady that we had already been to before. So nice. I just decided, instead of asking for the prices on everything, I was just going to buy because I trusted her enough to just pick out vegetables and her just charge me the normal price. And I think she did. Like, I don't think she ripped us off in this situation. But what happened was, whenever we were going to pay, she was in an argument with her son and kind of like mad at him. So she was not paying attention to us whatsoever. And I had handed her 50,000 dong because I was like, surely that will be enough. She put that in her pocket, and then she took out her money and was like, here, 80,000, this is what you owe me. And I was like, okay, so I pulled out an extra 30 and was going to give her an extra 30. And she was like, no, it's 80,000. And she didn't realize that we had already given her money. Her son didn't speak English. She doesn't speak English. And we were just sitting there, and I was like, no, you put it in your pocket. I was like, your pocket. And she was like, the whole time. And I was just like, all she did was smile because she can't speak the language. And we're trying to gesture with her and tell her like, hey, we already gave you that much money, but we can't say that. And so thankfully, this younger lady, I don't know who she was, came up, and Yin was like, do you speak English? And she of course said, no, I don't speak English, because everybody says that. But she actually did speak English enough to translate for us. And the market lady seemed very fine with the situation once she realized what's happened, because I think she realized she was also distracted in that moment. It was just one of those moments where you go, traveling can be very difficult when you're outside of your culture, when you're outside of your language. And that's just part of something that we have to live with every day. It's fine at the end of the day. Like, it worked out. We've never actually been in a situation that was absolutely terrible. One situation in Mexico, we threatened the market lady that we would go get the police. And that's whenever she gave us our money back, because she told us the wrong price, and she did it on purpose. Like, we know, like, she was trying to do it on purpose to us. Because she was like, I'm just not going to give you your money back. Because she told us the wrong price, and we gave her the money, but she didn't give us what we thought we were going to get. So we were like, here, hand your product back to you. It's a vegetable, so it's very easily exchanged. It's not like we did anything to it. And she would not give us our money back. So we threatened the police, and she gave it back to us. So, because they would probably lean on the tourist side of it, most likely. You never know, but yeah. So we've never really came across any issues when it comes to markets or people. Most people are very honest and want to do the best for you, because we'll actually spend a lot of money with fruits and vegetables. That's our main food source. So we spend a lot of money with that. So if they are good to us, we'll go back to them over and over again. And I think they realize that. Like, they're people, they're humans, they're honest, and most people don't ever try to scam us. So it was just an intimidating situation, and I had to take a break for the day because it's not my culture, it's not my style, and it was very hard for me. So that's the hardships of traveling. So to end this vlog, once you go to the market, you have to deal with all the produce, and greens in Asia always have worms in them. Like, I've actually gotten used to it, and I don't know if I really enjoy that I've gotten used to it. But then after we do a little prep with our greens, we go out and head out to the night lights, and Ho Chi Minh has such cool like lights on all the buildings and everything. So I really hope you enjoy that. That's how we're going to end the vlog. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Once again, I would just very much appreciate that. Let's go out and make the world 1% better today. And here's the beautiful Ho Chi Minh, Saigon at night. Do you hear all this noise and all the music and everything like that? This is precisely why we don't stay in the center of any city ever, because this is till like 3 in the morning every single night. We hear this music pumping in our apartment and like go, go, go. Are we out partying? No. Do we ever party? No. If this is what you want for my channel? Anyways, good night.